welcome to tonight's upload. My name's Emma. Subscribe for hauls, vlogs and top tips for mums. So tonight we are talking about getting ready for school. Not so much us, but how we get tiny humans ready and out of the door in time to get to school or nursery or preschool or playgroup or wherever they go, all in one piece, looking smart and ready. I used to really struggle with this. I would wake up in the morning filled with anxiety and dread. So here are a few things that I have adapted in my life to make it a little bit easier, so you don't scream, "Get your coat on!" and you're not throwing random pairs of shoes hoping that a pair will just end up on their feet. So we will start off with tip 1, which is preparation. The night before, I geekily lay out my children's clothes. This has been learned after 5 years of being a parent. It's easy just to lay out the clothes so they are ready there for the morning. I also check my daughter's bag for any weird letters they might have, like next week is an Italian day. Please dress up as an Italian and give us £2. Or maybe some homework that she hasn't done, lest we forget the giant project note that fell out of her bag after 3 weeks and I didn't see it. So leave out the clothes and also check that flipping school bag. Next, when you wake up in the morning, if you are lucky enough to have some help from your other half, make sure that he does help. So get them to give the breakfast, get them to look after them while you jump in the shower. If you look up, I've done a get ready with me for school run mum, which is when I decide to wear makeup. If you've got a baby and you can't get in the shower, then maybe have a shower the night before, or maybe just use a bit of dry shampoo, but try and get ready when the other half is around. Next tip, leave the dishes. We are tempted to make sure the house is totally spotless, but sometimes when your kids are acting like cray loons and you're trying to get a vest on one and shoes on the other, the last thing you need to be doing is washing the dishes. So do you know what, have a quick tidy up, or just leave the dishes and tackle it when you get back from the school run, or even when you get back from work. Finally, something that's really worked well in my house is a tick chart. I do a tick chart for anything. I'm a teacher. So tick charts are how I get my little tiny people to do things. So we have a different tick chart for different things. So in the kitchen, it is putting your washing in the washing up basket. So when they're getting dressed, they have to go and put the washing up in the washing basket. Even my little 3-year-old does that now, so that's really, really good. Then we also have a tick for putting rubbish in the bin. Because when children eat an apple, they like to leave the apple core and then walk off and go and read a book or play with a tablet or try and kill each other. So they also get a tick if they put rubbish in the bin. Another thing that they get a tick for is looking after our guinea pig Anna. The last thing you want to be doing when you're trying to get ready for school is you having to get out and entertain a pet. So they also have a pet tick. Another thing that I really like to praise them for is getting their own shoes and coats on. This is impossible with a toddler, but he does try, even though he struggles, so I give him a tick anyway. And also, if they get their toys out, they need to know that they have to get their toys up. So I make sure that I watch them, tidy all their toys up, and then I give them a big tick for that. You may think, oh, but they're so little, but I guarantee if they're at nursery or preschool or school, part of their day will be picking up and tidying up toys. So make sure that they do it at home as well and that it's not all down to mom. Try and leave the house a few minutes early. Try and not be rushing out the door when you're supposed to be there. I know it's really difficult, but maybe start to get ready a little bit earlier. Encourage them to brush their teeth themselves, which is really another good one. So I just shout to everyone, right, wash your face, clean your teeth. And make sure I give a bit of a check so she's not going out with a piece of banana just shoved in the front tooth. So they're my tips and it really has helped me. It is really hard to not lose your temper when you're trying to get out of the house, especially if you are with a toddler, especially if you are with a baby. So I would advise you to get help, encourage them to do as much as they can by themselves. Don't worry so much about the mess. It will still be there when you get back and it can still be tidied up when you get back. And also make sure that you do a little bit of preparation the evening before. You may feel like you're an insane human and a bit of a control freak, but the sense of satisfaction when you see that the coats are all laid out already and the kids know how to put them on and when to put them on, well, make sure that you wake up happy, well, as happy as you can be at 5 o'clock in the morning, and not filled full of dread. So there are my top tips. There's a playlist which is how to be a mom or motherhood top tips down below. Go and check that out. If you'd like me to do any others, leave it in the comments below. Thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, high five if you subscribe, and I will see you for another upload very soon. Bye guys.